In 2013, Beyoncé held up a diamond-shaped hand during the Super Bowl halftime show. The stadium lights blazed. 110 million people watched from their living rooms. Within hours, millions believed she flashed the secret Illuminati sign. Screenshots spread everywhere. YouTube exploded with analysis videos, comment sections filled with believers connecting dots. The internet was certain she was a member of the shadow government controlling everything from the music industry to world politics. But here is what almost nobody knows. That gesture was the logo of her husband's record label, Rockefeller Records. Jay-Z himself called the rumors stupid. Pop culture experts confirmed zero connection to any secret society. By the time the truth arrived, the lie had been shared millions of times. Virality beat reality. The real Illuminati lasted only 11 years and was destroyed in 1787. Yet 239 years later, people still fear this secret group. The first books that spread these theories were proven false. The most famous document was a government forgery, and the novel that launched modern belief was written as a joke. By the end of this video, you will understand why these theories never die, and why that says more about us than about any secret society. Stand now in a London publishing house in 1797. 10 years after the Bavarian government destroyed the real Illuminati, two books arrived from two different countries. John Robison, a Scottish physicist, claims the Illuminati secretly survived and caused the French Revolution. Augustin Baruel, a French priest, makes identical claims from Paris. Both books become instant bestsellers. People terrified by revolutionary chaos want answers. These books give them the perfect villain. But historians later proved both authors were completely wrong. The real Illuminati were university professors discussing philosophy, not powerful politicians controlling revolutions. They had no army, no treasury, no network capable of toppling governments. But by the time scholars tried to correct the record, millions had already absorbed the lie. The conspiracy had taken root, and once roots grow, they are almost impossible to pull out. Walk now through a Russian government office in 1903. A secret police agent hands a manuscript to a printer, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, a document claiming to reveal the Illuminati's master plan for world domination. It spreads across Europe. Millions read it. It gets translated into dozens of languages. For believers, it is the ultimate proof. But the entire document was a forgery. Scholars proved it was copied from an 1864 French satire that had nothing to do with any secret society. The Russian secret police manufactured it to target Jewish communities. A government lie became the most cited evidence in conspiracy history. The Times of London exposed the forgery in 1921. Yet even today, people still quote it as proof the Illuminati plan is real. In 1969, two American writers named Robert Shea and Robert Anton Wilson published the Illuminatus trilogy. It was pure satire, a comedy designed to mock conspiracy thinking. The authors wanted readers to laugh at paranoid pattern seeking, but young readers in the counterculture era did not laugh. They were angry at government. They distrusted authority. When they read this joke, they saw truth. The satire became scripture. Robert Anton Wilson spent his entire life explaining it was parody, but the more he denied it, the more believers assumed he was hiding the real secret. A joke became a religion. On September 11, 1990, President George H.W. Bush addressed the United Nations and spoke about a new world order. For diplomats, this meant international cooperation after the Cold War ended. But Illuminati believers heard something completely different. They heard a confession. The president was announcing the plan. His full speech was freely available and contained nothing secret. New World Order is standard diplomatic language, but believers harvested 3 words and built 30 years of conspiracy around them. 1 year later, in 1991, televangelist Pat Robertson published a book called The New World Order. He mixed Illuminati conspiracy with end-times Christianity. Suddenly, the theory was not political, it was religious. Millions of American Christians read his book. His television show reached 1 million viewers daily. For them, the Illuminati became Satan's army on earth. Historians and scholars said his claims were completely false, but facts no longer mattered. Once a theory becomes faith, evidence cannot touch it. Robertson made the conspiracy sacred. On January 20th, 2021, President Joe Biden took the oath of office holding a large ornate Bible. Within hours, viral posts claimed it was an Illuminati Bible. Millions shared the claim with dramatic music and urgent narration. Fact-checkers responded within hours. Snopes, PolitiFact, and Reuters confirmed the truth. It was a Douay Rheims Catholic Bible, a family heirloom for over 125 years. Zero connection to any secret society. Every claim was based on appearance alone, but speed beat accuracy. The lie traveled faster than the correction. Watch Now as a teenager in 2026 opens TikTok. She watches one Illuminati video out of curiosity. The algorithm registers high engagement, 47 seconds of watch time. It immediately recommends another video, then another, then another. Within 1 hour, her entire feed is filled with Illuminati content, each video more extreme than the last. The blue light of her phone glows in a dark bedroom. She did not seek radicalization. The algorithm delivered it automatically. Researchers call this an information threat. The algorithm did not create the conspiracy, but it industrialized belief. What once spread through pamphlets now reaches billions daily. The algorithm does not care about truth. It cares about clicks. Psychologists have discovered something powerful about conspiracy believers. When the economy collapses, the brain wants a villain, not randomness. When a symbol appears in 3 places, the brain sees a pattern, not coincidence. Research shows people who feel powerless are most likely to believe conspiracies. Why? Because believing in a hidden controller feels safer than accepting that nobody is in charge. Evil with a plan feels better than complete chaos. The alternative, that terrible things happen randomly, that suffering has no meaning, that no one is steering the ship, is psychologically unbearable. The Illuminati conspiracy is not really about the Illuminati. It is about us. Our brain's desperate need for order in a chaotic world. Debunking one theory does not remove that need, and that is why the belief always comes back. After 239 years, the evidence has never changed. The original Illuminati was founded in 1776 and dissolved in 1787. Its documents were seized, its members scattered. In 239 years, not one authenticated document proving survival, not one credible witness, not one verified piece of evidence. The Protocols was a forgery. The Illuminatus trilogy was fiction. Celebrity gestures were brand logos. Presidential speeches were diplomacy. Every pillar investigated. This video is not asking you to feel foolish. It is offering a more accurate understanding, and ultimately a more empowering one. The next time you see a triangle, ask yourself, am I seeing evidence, or am I seeing what my brain wants to see? That question is not about the Illuminati. It is about you. You have traveled 239 years, from Bavaria to Super Bowl, from forged documents to algorithmic feeds. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell. The next myth we debunk might be one you currently believe. Which theory surprised you most? Drop your answer in the comments. Let us separate evidence from emotion, one comment at a time.